Hello, y'all. How you all doing here tonight? Welcome to my live stream where we will be talking all the benefits of cruising. Today I have Jeremy from Jeremy and Cheryl Adventures. How you doing today, Jeremy?
I am well,
That's
really,
great.
really well. Yes,
Yes. So today we are talking, like I said, all about the benefits of cruising. Have you been on a cruise before?
yes. I've been on several cruises.
Several of them.
hmm
That's amazing. And how did you enjoy them?
Overall, I really, really enjoyed it. Matter of fact, I became hooked, if you will, on cruising. It is a wonderful time on vacation. It is really unparalleled to any other vacation experience that you could probably take.
Yep, by all means. And like for me, I took mine back when in 2018 when I was on the Norwegian Dawn,
hmm
and ever since then, I've been hooked. And unfortunately, I was sad for the past couple of years when cruising was put to a freeze because of the crisis that was going on in the world. But thank heavens that's in the past,
Yep.
and we're now back into cruising. So, what are some amazing benefits that you can point out for cruising?
Well, first and foremost, it's definitely cost. Um, Cost wise, it is the I believe it's the most economical way to travel because you're not responsible for the maintenance and upkeep of the vehicle in which you're traveling on. In other words, you're not driving anywhere, so it's not really your car that you're taking somewhere. It's a cruise ship, and that they're always working on it. They're always making repairs, and there's a whole team there to fix something in the
Yeah,
event that something breaks on site. It's not like you have to wait for anybody to come in and do anything or whatever. They're already there, ready to fix the ship if anything breaks. Also, a good benefit for me is knowing that the meals are included. You know, um, you can literally, once you pay for your fare, a lot of the things that you need, are already going to be supplied within the cruise fare itself.
correct. But for a quick moment, we are going to jump on into the chat and welcome people on in.
hmm
First on into the chat was Sir Dewey Skis. Welcome on in. Grabbing some popcorn and getting ready for this amazing show. Then of course I jump on into welcome Dewey on in, and now Dewey is coming up and saying, and when things are really break and it hurts your trip, often you can parcel that into an extra benefit, which is true.
hmm
But for me, one of the great benefits that I really do enjoy about cruising is you get a sample of every port that you stop at.
hmm
So if you really enjoy one port like Cozumel, you can maybe say instead of taking a cruise and stopping at Cozumel, maybe spend a week or a few days at Cozumel and
hmm
actually go to like a resort or something. So it allows you to have a sample of that area where you're going.
Right.
So like that's one great benefit I do really enjoy. And then of course all the excursions that are the cruise lines offer because they look for the top notch excursions and
hmm
really reliable. Correct?
Yep.
So that's one really good benefit I really do enjoy. And then of course, like you said, the costs. And you don't have to worry about driving.
Right.
They take care of all that for you. So all you gotta do is sit back, relax, and enjoy
hmm
and unwind and be yourself. So yeah. But what are some other benefits you can come on up with? Or even with the ones that the chat Dewey can come on up with?
Well, okay. More benefit is naturally, there's a lot more things that are included, such as entertainment as well. You don't have to pay extra for entertainment. Um, and there are multiple venues on the cruise ship. If you're an outdoorsy person, you can do that. There's a free workout gym. You can take advantage of that if staying healthy during your vacation is something that you want to do. Um, there's a lot of things that cruises have that other places don't. You know, and also the sights out there on the open ocean, just knowing that blanket of water is holding you up, and among with thousands of other people, and it's a safe way to travel. Also, you're not blowing and going and hurrying up trying to get here, there, and everywhere. It's just you're easy going. Cruise ships only move about 20 miles an hour. And I do feel safe at that speed.
Yeah, for sure, indeed, and of course, the captain of the ship
Mm-hmm.
will not put the vessel or its passengers in jeopardy at all.
That's right.
Trying to go to an unsafe port or trying to fight their way in or out of a port. Like if, say, the captain sees bad weather
Mm-hmm.
coming on in and they're at port, they're going to try and get the people all on board and book it on out of there. Yep. Before they can't get out. Or if they can't get in, they're just going to stay out at sea where it's calm, hopefully, and just keep on cruising by. And sadly, you have to miss that port.
Yep. Just like we did on Booze 1.0, we missed Grand Cayman. And then on the Prima, we missed Grand Cayman again. So hopefully this time we'll be able to go.
Well, you know what they always say? The third time is the lucky charm.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yep. And is that your first time missing ports? Or have you missed ports before?
They canceled whole cruises, but I remember going to every port that we were supposed to go to. I'm not sure that we missed any ports before Grand Cayman. No, we've always made our ports.
Yeah, no, for me, that would have been, I think, the second time that I've missed a port.
Mm-hmm.
The first time was when I was coming on Norwegian, and because all my cruises have been Norwegian, except this past one was Carnival for the Bruce cruise. But we were supposed to stop at the Grampston Cape, the Norwegian private island,
mm-hmm.
and that's a tender port. So we had to miss it because the waters were too rough to bring the tenders out. So I've been there before prior to that, so it didn't bother me too much, but it is still a fantastic port to go to. And I love going to that port. Dewey is saying, as a benefit for cruising, as a foodie, you really get a feast of choice to try, and most without additional cost to you. Yes, that's absolutely true. Like
it is.
You can. It's like sampling a port. You can even sample dishes.
Mm-hmm.
And where can you do that? You can't do that on land. Like, you can't go to your local grocery store and say, I want to sample this little dish. They just don't do that.
Yep.
He's also saying, I have not missed any ports yet. Well, you're very lucky, dearie.
Right.
Hopefully, I hope if I ever come on one of your cruises, I don't bring you bad luck. So, but That's good that you haven't missed a port yet. One cruise we started to, but the next day we were able to backtrack and hit it anyways. So things worked out.
That's what's up. I'm glad you guys got a chance to go.
Yep.
Yep.
And yeah, no, missing a port can be a bummer, especially if it's a port you really want to go to.
Yeah, but at least you're still on vacation. It's not like they're going to take you off of the cruise ship or whatever. You still get to enjoy yourself. In most cases, a sea day, it allows you to get more rest than a port day, because then you're not running around trying to make the port and make it back on time, and all of that. You're just on the ship.
Correct.
So sea days are important.
Yeah, they're extremely important, and most cruise lines, I haven't heard of one yet. They do also give you back your port fees for that port too.
Yep.
So, and they just do it automatically, so that's a really great thing. And of course, as a quick reminder, I am on the road to hitting the 1,010 subscribers by Canada July 1st of this year, 2024. So if you haven't yet already, please do subscribe, share, and ring the bell with notifications set to all. Dewey is now saying CDs as cruise directors are just as enjoyable to me as part day, so I won't be too upset for missing a port, because I've been to most of them. Yes, he cruises a lot. Every time I turn around, he's cruising. Most times already. So.
Yep.
Yeah, like this. I call Dewey like the Super Mario.
Oh, okay, that'll work.
Yeah, because he's always cruising. You know who Super Mario is, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, from Royal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lives on the ship.
So every so often I like to, not only myself, but I know some others, we like to joke around with Dewey, and he's just recently became a Floridian. And when he goes to his actual home, we ask him, "Is that your home, your actual home, or is that your vacation home?"
Right.
Because if you're always on the ship, is the ship your home? So, but yeah, no, like many points have been pointed out with benefits of cruising. You get to have samples of the ports, the food. Don't have to worry about the transportation, all that fun jazz.
Yep.
So, like, it's a win-win scenario for you all, and you can't complain. My cruising is really slow down this year due to lack of money and the cost between going up so badly. Yeah, cruising, it has gone up.
Yep.
And of course, I now limit my free cruise to casino offers. Yeah, like cruising, not like we said, cruising has gone up, and it's supply and demand. So if they see that it's selling out fast, they're going to start raising the price.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know, hey, people want it. We can make more money off of this.
Yep.
So.
And they're getting real clever too with the Utopia. It's only 3 or 4 day sailings, and I don't know, you're still paying full price because it's the newest and greatest ship.
Yeah, just on the way out today from work, one of my bosses popped up a comment. I was just walking by the door to go out into the main area, and he popped a comment about Icon, and I said, "Yeah, that's almost like a mortgage payment."
Yep.
Just to go on that one.
Yeah, it's a lot.
and that's only interior.
And Dewey said another benefit for cruising right here. He says, I'm a very much a people person, so I really enjoy meeting passengers and crew alike. Now, the crew are people from all over the world. You know, you get to experience life through their eyes as well. That's another benefit of cruising.
Mm-hmm.
Not only visiting some of these countries, but also meeting the people from those countries that work on the cruise ship. And I have fun with the crew. I really do. And that's another benefit of cruising as well.
Yeah, and it and it makes their day, even if you know that they're busy.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, don't hold them up forever because they still have a job to get done in
Right.
a timely manner. But hold them up for a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and just give them a breather and get to know them from
Yes.
their personal side because they are very hard workers. So
Yep.
they're amazing people. Like I love speaking, and like when we were on the booze cruise, we saw our room attendant like pretty much every single day,
Yep.
and just chit chat with her for a little while, and then just carry on. Welcome on in, Najuma. How you doing tonight? And did you call the nuts?
Cruise nuts.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
did?
call them, but hey, they came in. Welcome.
Welcome on in. Uh,
Yeah, Dewey Ski says I probably have just as many crew people that I still remain in touch with as I do former passengers. That'll work.
Yep, that would definitely work, and that's like I said, like that's another great benefit. Like you get to form many great relationships with many people,
Mm-hmm.
and it can last like infinity and years. So that's really amazing. Dude's welcoming in the nuts, Juma, and he's saying hello again to Najuma. Yeah, so like, but let's ask the nuts. What's some great benefits that you enjoy about cruising?
Benefits of cruising.
Benefits of cruising, and same with Najuma. Now I know Najuma has only been on one cruise so far,
Mm-hmm.
to my understanding, and I believe she told me she also has another cruise coming on up.
Yep.
So let's see if she could confirm that statement if it's true. And what are some great benefits that you enjoyed on your first cruise, Najuma?
And Dewey, speaking on another one, it says, and you know you have made an impression on a crew person when you see them on another cruise sometime and they still remember you.
Oh yes, exactly.
I like it when the crew makes an impression upon me and I can recognize them on the next cruise as well.
Hmm.
That happened to us on the breeze. Our main dining room people were in the Lido, and we were able to talk to them again on my second cruise. That was fun.
Yeah, that is really fun when the crew members actually remember you or you remember them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he is what is he, a piano guy? Steve Docks. Have you heard of him or no? He's a Carnival employee.
Not to my knowledge. No, I don't know that name.
Okay. Yeah, no, I met him on another person's live stream, and I know his name's Steve, but I think it's Docks.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but I believe he's a piano person. But
Mm-hmm.
he seems like a very cool person to uh, be on sailing with a lot. And here's our Brooklyn guy. Yo, 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 Brooklyn in the house. How you doing, Eddie?
What's up, Eddie?
Let's see if I can give you some lights. No. Oh,
There you
there
go.
we go. There's some lights for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Dewey's referring to. Oh no, not Nightbot. Come here.
Nightbot's cool.
Nightbot's cool, but it's
Welcome in, Nightbot.
welcome in Nightbot. But
Yeah.
I was trying to get my friend Dewey
Mm-hmm.
because he's referring to who I'm referring talk about. Yes, he is a piano and entertainment. He was on the Thirsty Thursday with Life is Good Today. Yeah, that's where I met him. All right. Najuma's coming on in with her answer. I asked her, friends I made and stayed in contact with. The food and entertainment.
Nice.
Nice. Let's see what Nightbot's trying to tell us right now. If you are new to the channel, please consider smashing that like button, subscribing, and setting the notification bell set to all, so you know when I am going live or posted another video. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Dewey's welcome in Eddie. Let's jump back down to Dewey again.
People watching.
And the people watching and sightseeing adventures as well. Yes, like you never know what you may see. Like there's many things like which cruise was I was on? I think I was on the Viva with my mom one night in the dining room, and we saw dolphins jumping out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
So that was actually really cool seeing that. And like I've never seen that before. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have my camera with me. That's a rookie mistake.
Yep.
And I could have caught some video footage of it.
You know what I enjoyed on the Prima was those binoculars. You know those
Mm-hmm.
binoculars. They have them mounted to the side of the ship. Tell me, on other NCL ships, do they have those as well?
I've only seen it on the Viva.
Okay, but yeah, I really did enjoy those. It makes it makes it more inclusive. That way, you can check out things, from a distance, especially if there's another ship out there with you. There's nothing better than another cruise ship running alongside of you out there.
Correct. And of course, another great benefit within cruising is if you like attractions like zip lining, rock climbing,
Yep.
go karting, whatever it may be, it
Mhm.
might be on a cruise ship.
It may be.
It may just be on a cruise ship.
Yep.
Like, for example, the Prima, the Viva, the Bliss, it has go karts.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like go karting, that's a ship for you from
Right.
Norwegian. And of course, with Carnival, you got the rock climbing. I'm sure on many cruise ships, and where you can paddle across and the plank and all that fun jazz. So there's many great things. So you can have fun at sea, by all means. And in with Dewey, he's also coming up with saying, I was on a ship one time where I saw 3 ships in the distance of our aft. Nice. I was trying to get a picture of them and missed the dolphin that was jumping in front of our own ship. And of course, with coming down the Mississippi River, I think you caught some footage of that one. Coming down the Mississippi River, you saw the which ship was it that you saw?
We passed the Valor
Wow.
in the middle of the night, coming back into New Orleans.
Yes, yes, yes. That was the name I was trying to look for. And that, like, it's amazing. Like, you can even jump on some apps and know if you're about to approach a ship passing by you. And even that alone is also like a party. Waving to each other and hooting and hollering. It's like having lots of fun. It's like people may think cruising might be for the old people. You can make it as much fun as you want to make it. And that's, to me, that's a benefit in my books. So, like, yeah. All right. Dewey's going with a river cruise one time on the Mississippi, leaving the New Orleans. It was amazing how much bigger the cruise ship, were than the river boats. Yeah, like I have yet to do a river cruise, but it's definitely on the bucket list to give it a try. How about yourself, Jeremy?
I have been on a paddle boat on the Mississippi, I believe. It wasn't. I haven't been on a river cruise, but I've been on little touristy things. I've also been on the dolphin tour here in Galveston, um, and a few other small boats. But other than that, no. Now we do have a paddle boat here in Galveston called the Colonel, and Fearless Rambler actually did a really really good vlog on it. Um, and another channel too. I cannot recall what it was, but I know that Fearless Rambler. Um, the Colonel is an evening cruise. They take you around the bay here and over here by Moody Gardens as well. Tickets are pretty cheap, but I believe once or twice a month, there's also a big steak dinner that you can do one night as well as have like a dinner and a bay show, if you will. It's a little cruise that you can take. It's really cool.
Sounds loads of fun. Like something
Mhm.
even I'd be interested in trying. If and when I do make it down your way.
Yeah.
Dewey, I really love River Cruise because it's much smaller, intimate group, and you really get to know everybody. And you always have a few, since the shore is always nearby.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, Dewey, but part of your ticket to go on to the river cruise, that also includes shore excursions, um, whatever dining you want, and whatever drinks too. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that, because I don't want to give no misinformation.
Yep.
Because I am curious.
I don't see the river cruise as being really all inclusive. I don't know. I would have to do some studying and some TA training perhaps on the river cruise lines. But I know that that's a big money grab, so I don't really see too much being included
Yeah,
with the ticket
but
costs.
but what, like, let me think, like, what's all included with it?
Right, that would be good to know.
Yeah, it would be very good to know. But like with what we're pointing out, like there's many benefits within the cruising because you can do the river cruise, you can do the ocean cruise. There's many avenues of cruising you can do.
Yep,
So
like leave on the Norwegian Getaway. December 1st, 2024, out of New Orleans, Louisiana, going to the Western Caribbean. Yes, I know
Yeah,
we're gonna have fun with that because last time we went out of New Orleans, it was really really nice. We enjoyed it.
yeah. Or you can come on down once again to New Orleans, January 28th of 2025, and do the exact same itinerary.
Mm, yep, we can't wait to get on the getaway because I'm going to be making my Norwegian comparison with that one. Viva. I mean, Prima versus Getaway.
I look very well forward to that comparison video.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I have not been disappointed with Norwegian yet because they went beyond my expectations.
Yeah,
And not most places will go beyond your expectation. That's why I find cruising's a great benefit
it
because
is.
they will go beyond what you're expecting.
And then we're doing a lot of generalizations as well. Now, what we can do is for the bottom of the hour is dig down into individual cruise lines and
Yes,
say what some of the benefits are over others and also where some fall short versus others as well.
yes, that's correct. So with us being now at the bottom of the hour here,
Mhm.
we're not going to flip it over to that. And with the region, I'll cover some of that area, and I'll have you cover the carnival because I only have one carnival on my belt.
Right.
So when you are doing your comparison from the Prima
Mm-hmm.
to the Getaway, I will be doing my comparison
Yep.
from the Glory to the Magic
Oh.
because I will be on a Magic ship
Oh, okay.
sometime this fall.
Yes. Well,
And will it hold out to the standards?
I already know who's going to win.
And who do you think is going to win?
The Magic. The Dream Class will blow your mind. It really will. If you like the Prima, then the Dream Class on Carnival it's about the same size ship, but with that Carnival flair and everything being a party. Imagine Carnival crew and everybody getting on the Prima and just turning the party out. That's what a Dream Class does.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you want to get involved because it's not an extremely large ship, but it's also not an extremely small ship either. There's a little bit more elbow room, to move around and stuff on a Dream Class. And that naturally, that was my first cruise was a Dream Class. So I truly enjoyed it. I haven't been on the Magic yet, but I know that you're going to have an excellent time. More excellent than than the Glory, for sure.
Yep. And I'm now trying to look up again for this week, see if they have updated the cruise director's scheduled. Because last I heard, on the Magic, the cruise director was going to be our dearest friend Jake. To Jake Easy. Let me just confirm that up, and I want to say hello to who would it mark? Anthony on the Move,
Yes, welcome in.
another person that is from New Orleans, because I believe that's told me where they are from.
And Dewey,
And while I'm looking that up, can you read that off for me, please?
Dewey says River Cruise here in the U.S. and Germany included all of your short excursions as well as most of your drinks on the cruise, such as happy hour during dinner and during the entertainment afterwards. So a lot of that is included. Wow.
All right, we are in the year of 24. And right now they are posting up till, I'm reading this correctly, June. So they're not posting up beyond that.
Yep.
If I'm reading, because that's March. Yeah, they're only posting up to June so far.
Also, Dewey says, I do love the magic as well as the pride. My first ever cruise.
Right there, yeah.
Yep. Magic is the dream class. I love the dream class. I really, really do. You're going to have a ball, especially in a place called Ocean Plaza. Deck 5 midship. You cannot sleep on Ocean Plaza. You can't. It's just past the casino. I love Ocean Plaza. There's so many things that go on there. You know how Norwegian uses their atrium a lot for a lot of things going on, dance classes, trivia, stuff like that. All of that happens in the Ocean Plaza area of Dream class and Vista class shifts. Both classes have this area. And a lot of times they'll have midday snacks and soups and little sandwiches and stuff they serve. And those little side bites are really cool just to be able to come through and get that. They had cut it out for a while, but I have a feeling that they're going to bring it back.
Yeah, and Dewey is also making a statement,
a
very goodwill statement, to my opinion, that the Magic also has an amazing, he used the word amazing, not good, amazing piano bar.
Yep. The piano bar on Carnival is a sing-along show and an interactive event.
You can say that one again. I believe on the Blues Cruise we just crashed it.
Yep.
And the great thing, and the piano bar guy on that cruise was, I believe his name was Chris. He was pretty cool with us just coming in and crashing it. He had some fun with it, and then he kind of took control so he can do his presentation and show. But he allowed us to come in, crash it, have our fun, and then just ease in, took the control.
Yep.
So that was fun. I will say that. And if you haven't checked that one out yet, go on back to my Booze Cruise video and look for the bar crawl live stream.
Bar crawl live stream.
You will see it towards the end. But watch the whole entire thing, because the whole entire movie is great. So,
okay.
Anthony on the Move is from northern Louisiana. So, one of your fellow neighbors.
Yes.
And of course, another great person from the state of
Texas
has just came into the chat.
Hey, Z.
What's up, Z?
You get laser lights.
And you get fireworks.
Fireworks.
Welcome on in. And Dewey is now also telling us about the piano bar entertainment can play off of the bananas
Atmosphere of the crowd and really make the evening. Yeah, you got to feed off of the energy of your audience. Just like whenever we come into these live streams, a lot of the things that feed creators is the feedback,
the interaction like we have going on
from
tonight.
the chat.
It really does help the live stream to move on.
Yes. My foot's just fine, Z. I'm on pain medicine. That's why my voice is dragging. But as far as I know, it's doing okay and healing. But I can't feel none of the construction that my body's doing down there. So it is what it is.
Yeah, and on Norwegian, like you mentioned, all the action is in the atrium.
Atrium. Yeah, I noticed that they really, really use their atrium. But on the Dream class and on the Vista class, they use that Ocean Plaza for evening entertainment. There's a dance floor there. It's a multi-use area, and they spread out the crowd like that. Once you get above 3,000 people, you got to find different venues to put people in. So
Now,
all throughout the day, there's stuff constantly going on in Ocean Plaza.
now here's a question for you. When you were on the Prima, it probably would have been probably the last cruise night. Did they do a party on the aft of the ship?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't remember if they did that on the Viva, but on the previous ones I've had, when I was on the Dawn and the Breakaway, the Epic, they always had a party on the after the ship on the very last night of the cruise. Yes, we're gonna have a blast and end it with loads of fun.
I'm going to try to catch that one on the next one because I know, hey, New Orleans, the party people are going to be there. So
They would definitely be there.
whenever you take off from Galveston or New Orleans, you're going to be sure that these Southerners will take care of you and your party needs. For sure.
Yeah, and I also find that with Norwegian, not only we use the atrium a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but during the daytime, we even like to use the Lido a lot. There's always action going on the Lido deck.
They had a strongman competition or something on the late port day. We arrived into port at like 1 p.m, but I heard around the corner all of the stuff that the announcer was making on the microphone, and it was during the strongman contest or whatever. Yeah, they were doing that at the pool area.
Yeah, and then I imagine they probably also did the ice carving competition. So
yes, they did. These are things that we truly enjoy about cruising, mainly just hanging out, having some drinks, having unlimited, ungodly amount of food. I mean, the one thing I enjoy about cruising is always having really good food around every corner, something that you could pick up a small bite and try. And then if you stick around, then you could have a whole meal. But if not, you just pot shot all throughout the cruise. One thing I enjoy about Carnival is the pizza. Now, I wasn't exactly impressed with the thickness of the pizza on the Prima, but I will, like I said, go and get some pizza on the Getaway and do some comparisons there. But then there's still MSC that we still have to try at the end of next year. I have heard an avid regular MSC cruisers say that the pizza was better on MSC versus Carnival. So we're going to have to see. We'll have to let time tell on that one. Yeah. Because I got to try it for myself. I got to try the pizza on every cruise line and see which one truly is better, because pizza is the one thing that you can generally get on cruises all day, every day. As they always have pizza available.
Yeah, like with the pizza review, I know Sharon from Sharon at Sea, her son loves to do pizza reviews. And they do sail Royal quite a bit. And he would always give a review on the pizza. And I have yet to sail Royal. But next year, I will be sailing Royal. Do you know what cruise that will be on?
That's Booze 3.0, October 25th through November 1st, 2025.
Yes, it will be.
And you got a graphic up for that, right?
Say again?
You got a graphic up for that, right?
Yes, I do. I just got to find it. I do have a night bot for that guy.
Yep. And Anthony on the Move says, give me Sorrento's any day.
Yep. The Booze Cruise for October 25th to November 1st on the Grandeur of the Seas out of Tampa, Florida.
That's right.
If you are interested, please reach out to me for more details or contact any TA to book, which we have one right there on screen.
Yep.
And with all that said, we are going to run that promo video, which is right here.
The Booze Cruise 3.0, hosted by Rob from Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Ports of call: Costa Maya, Mexico; Roatan, Honduras; Belize City, Belize; Cozumel, Mexico; out of Tampa, Florida; Costa Maya, Mexico; Roatan, Honduras; Belize City, Belize; Cozumel, Mexico. Aboard the Grandeur of the Seas out of Tampa, Florida. Sailing October 25th to November 1st, 2025. Book today for this amazing sailing with any travel agent.
Yes, that will be one amazing and epic cruise on the Grandeur of the Seas. So I hope, if not all, majority of you can attend that amazing cruise. But for sure, I will be doing many taste test reviews on that cruise. And do you have any plans to jump on a royal ship within the near future?
Not really. We have done Carnival for most of our sailings. We've only reached out to another cruise line, which was Norwegian, for this most recent one, and then we're reaching out to MSC at the end of next year, and of course another Carnival this year for Booze 2.0. But as of right now, our focus is to stay sailing out of Galveston because we live here. And do a few sailings on Norwegian as well as MSC, and because hey, MSC is coming here to stay, and their pricing is lower than everybody else's, so we'll probably be doing a lot more MSC and building up points that way as well, because we've already did our status match into MSC, and you got to keep the bookings going with them in order to keep that status match going with them.
Yep.
But Royal is not exactly in our sights for any of the foreseeable future, because we also have to jump on Margaritaville at Sea as well for our upcoming group cruise.
Definitely.
For the morning show. But other than that, we're not looking at Royal.
Yeah, and Dewey is saying if I wasn't booked on the Helping Hands for Cruising at the end of November, I would maybe have been able to book yours. Well, you never know. Time might tell. Maybe you might win the lottery or something may happen, and you can maybe just do it. You never know what the future may bring.
He revealed his secret. He says, I'm a diamond and Royal, so I sell them often because I get a lot of casino cruise offers with them. This is the first time I've heard about a casino offer on Royal. A lot of people talk about the Carnival casino offers, but and look at the next comment. I really want to try the new Margaritaville cruise out of Tampa when it starts up. I have a casino offer for them as well.
Yeah, well, hold on to that one, because there is a group cruise on that exact ship.
Yes.
For the morning show.
Yep.
And it's supposed to be happening sometime in 26, if I'm right.
It's sometime in 26. Yeah, 2026. As soon as those numbers come out, then we'll be getting that cruise together. Dewey says I get better offers on Royal than I do on Carnival from the casino. Wow.
Very well. And I just want to bounce up here because he was making a comment about MSC.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to leave. I want to try to make sure I hit all the comments I can. He's mentioning about MSC is also very fair with solo passengers. Yes, that's what I find with some cruise lines.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying they're not fair, but they're a little bit unfair to the solo passenger. They make them pay a double occupancy.
Double
to me, I got no problem paying double occupancy. As long as I'm going to get double the points. At least give me double the points.
I think you get double points.
But if you go Carnival, Norwegian, I don't know about Virgin Cruise Lines, but I know for sure those first ones, they don't give you double the points. But with Royal, they do.
Look at Dewey. He says, my offers on Carnival are for discounted cruises, where on Royal, they are free cruises. I know. My dad just booked, and he's currently sailing on a 6-day, and they still charged him. You know, as much as he donates to their casino, his cruise should have been free, but he still had to pay for it. You know, that's it was a good offer. It was a good price, but still he had to pay something. You know, that is true.
Mm-hmm. And Anthony on the Move is saying, I did Liberty of the Seas twice and Ultra of the Seas, both ships in Galveston and Florida.
Yep. Galveston's a good sail out, but so far, Miami just takes the cake. I love it. I love how smooth it is, getting in and out. Really smooth.
Yep, and I look forward to experiencing that.
Yep.
Yeah, so, but anything else you want to say before we start slowly wrapping this live stream up?
Well, I know that everybody enjoys cruising. Dewey says Miami is a beautiful port, especially when you sail out toward a little after sunset. You know, I know that one thing I do want to do when I jump on Virgin is sail from Miami, because it's a nighttime departure, and I know that that's going to do great things for the video as well as the channel. So when I do head out on Virgin, it's definitely leaving out in Miami for that reason.
Oh, and same thing with Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it's a nighttime departure.
When I left on the Viva, it was like a 8:30 departure.
Nice.
So it was a nighttime departure. It was very nice.
Yeah, Dewey. Here in Texas, they don't do too well with alcohol. You know, TABC, the Texas Alcoholic Bureau, you know, whatever, has to have their paws and their hands and everything, and they have to get a monetary piece of all of the alcohol that is being sold all over the state on any given day. So this is why this exists, because of TABC. It's a authority over all of the alcoholic beverages. Even though the alcoholic beverage store, the liquor store, is not ran by the state, they're privately owned here. You still have to get permission. You still got to pay the taxes and luxury tax on alcohol here. And TABC gets a lot of that. So that's why your drink package does not kick in until the next day.
Now, keep in mind, you are not paying for that day.
No, you're not. But you're paying dearly for those drinks on that first day. There's taxes plus gratuities plus the cost of the drink. You know, shoot, that's $20 a pop right there, easily. So,
and he's mentioning he loves Virgin, and those nighttime departures are the best part of leaving Miami.
Yeah, I couldn't be inside as we were leaving Miami. I couldn't do that. Just set up a time lapse camera somewhere and get all of it. But yeah, otherwise, we know that everybody has been on a ship here in the chat, but also for those of you that came in on the replay, first of all, thank you for coming in and check out the show. Secondly, if you have never taken a cruise, we strongly advise that you take one. We can walk you through some things as far as cruising, but you're never going to find out how it truly feels unless you get out there yourself. And it's good. It's called vitamin C, SEA, for a reason, because it feels like you're actually connecting, back with yourself again, if you will. It's a good vitamin to take.
For sure. And welcome on in Nick P. And he will be coming up to the Great White North, Toronto next weekend.
Oh,
as he will be making his way across the country before he heads down to the land of Down Under, out of Vancouver. So I look forward to meeting up with Nick P. Next weekend.
Nice.
And hopefully Nick can come up with some great activities that he would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Nick, we'll bring it on you. All you. You tell us what you want to see and do.
There it is.
Because we can do it anytime we want. So it's whatever you want to do. And Dewey's going, I love time-lapse departure videos. Yes.
That's why I like having an ocean view cabin. You could just set that camera up in the window, let it run. Let it run. I did that for sailing down the Mississippi, and that time lapse looked really good too.
Mm-hmm. And yes, Dewey, I look forward to vlogging my time with Nick, and I imagine there'll be some photos involved, especially in front of the Toronto sign and all that fun jazz.
Yep. Question in the chat: how's Justin?
Justin's been busy. He's been working a lot, and he gets the random days off. So I never know when he's gonna be on and up, but hopefully we'll get him on a live stream with us, and when it does, hopefully I can know early enough I can announce, hey, come on out. Justin's gonna be on.
Yep.
So, but yeah, he's working a lot and working towards hopefully finding another job, because I think that's what he wants to do. He wants to get back into the airport. But I wish him best wherever he wants to be.
Yep.
But he's doing good. But I would like to thank you all for coming on out for tonight and taking part in this amazing topic. And next week, I believe the topic is going to be the benefits of going to a resort. So we spoke about the cruising, but now let's talk about the resorts. Now, it's going to be kind of similar to this conversation. So make sure you do come on by and jump into the chat, because I know for sure, one person I can count for sure, Dewey has done a resort. So I look forward to seeing you all next week in the live stream. And of course, all until next time, I'll see you all on high seas and wherever travels may take us. Until then, bye for now.